FC Barcelona, Luis.
First loss, bro. Which is what it is. I don't know what more you want to say about.
Damn, just that's it? Because it's your second loss of the season. So.
I mean, it kind of sucks more because we're going on a fucking streak. How much games was it? Like 11 games without losing or something like that?
It was a good amount. You guys were doing good. Real Sociedad. First time losing to them in 8 years.
It was a tough loss, bro. Okay,
It was a tough loss.
Antofagasta didn't play, which is really interesting. That like how much of a difference he makes in the team.
You said Ansu Fati didn't play?
I'm not Antofagasta.
Bro, they're all the same thing, bro. Fuck. They're all so shit. Everyone's shit.
No, man. No.
They're the same thing, bro. You guys are tricking yourselves again.
Oh, no.
That fool's gonna play for Brighton.
Oh, shit.
So fucking
Oh, my
Fati
God,
didn't play. That's a surprising one.
Oh, my God.
Yamal also didn't play, which is interesting. They benched both of them, their kids, which is crazy. Bro, I cannot. Oh shit!
Oh, dear fucking ass. Fucking let me keep going for a minute. He said, "Oh, I'm too funny."
It legitimately took a second to register. Like I heard you say it, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I like really processed it, and then it really hit me. Like, no, yeah, he was for sure not talking about Fati. Oh fuck. Well,
Alright.
Jesus.
Okay.
All of that aside.
No way that's going in. Fuck off.
Oh, it is.
No,
Fuck yeah, it is.
not.
Fuck yeah, it is.
No, it's,
Fuck
oh
yeah,
my
it is.
God.
So all of that aside, with fucking Fati and Yamal not playing.
I bet your ball, bro. Oh Lord. There's no way.
That's going in for sure.
Oh, bro.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
Oh god, fuck. Fucking Do you feel like you guys lack depth?
Oh.
Trying to get this back on track here, cause every time he doesn't play and like Rafinha doesn't play and like if that front three doesn't play, you guys are kind of a lot worse.
I mean, I don't know.
Like you can't even substitute one of those three, or it all kind of goes to shit, which is tough because one of those three players is like a little ass kid who still has to do his homework. One of those players is a Brazilian, which we know how that goes. Those guys are never fully fit for a full season. That's pretty rare. And one of those guys is an old ass man from Poland. So I feel like it's not gonna be very likely that all three of them are fit consistently throughout the entire season. Like we just saw, Yamal had to get rotated. So are you worried as a Barca fan? Because you're on the panel, for those who haven't been with us before, you are the diehard Barca fan here. Are you a bit worried that your lack of depth might be a problem as the season continues to progress and you guys need to rotate more often? Because it will be a thing that you'll have to play lineups like this throughout the season.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
Is that a fair question?
It's a fair question, but at the same time, I guess it's a cop-out answer, but it's hard to do with the budget. Like, I don't know what more we can sign at this moment to try to compete with other teams that have more in-depth players and shit.
Can I counter that with where was Danny Olmo at today on this game? Because it's not like there's no money. I hear Barca fans, both you and just all over the internet, complaining about the money, the money, the money. Oh, we're not like Real Madrid. We can't blah, 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 blah. All they did was sign a player on a free. Just so happened to be Mbappe.
That's unfair. That's like...
Okay, but they signed a player on a free
That's
transfer.
like $1 million in a
But they
lifetime,
signed a
bro.
player on a free transfer, and y'all go out and sign Danny Olmo for like what it was like for around 40 million euros, I think it was, something around there. And then y'all want to tell me y'all have no money. Like, no, y'all had money. Y'all just bought Danny fucking Olmo for some, which he's a good player, but just doesn't really fit in the squad at all. So I ask, is it a money problem or is it the way the money's being spent problem? And you know why I could spot this shit? Because I'm a Man United fan. And so I know a thing or two about spending money in the wrong areas. Many times over the last decade, 10, 12 years or so that I've been watching Man United, have we been like a pretty solid squad, maybe just a couple players away from being legitimately competitive, and we blow that money in completely the wrong ways. I kind of worry that you guys are doing a similar thing where you and this last summer were like a couple players away from being like legitimately really competitive, not only in La Liga but in Europe as well. But instead of making the smarter signings, go for Danny Olmos and that type of shit. What is your thoughts about that?
Then who are you saying we should have signed then?
I mean, there's like so many good wingers out there in the world. Like, that's one of the most overpopulated positions in world football right now. So I feel like there's so many different wingers that you guys could have got. Like, just literally in this match, you guys played up against Mikel Oyarzabal and Kubo. Those are both really good players that I feel like Barca could use.
Okay.
Like, there's good wingers all around the world. So I feel like if Barca just added a little depth there, because you don't want to be relying on a kid as young as Yamal to play 30-plus games a season. Realistically, you should want to be, and this is one of the problems I've had with Man United and how we've been developing Garnacho, is I feel like we've over-relied on him a bit in his like teenage years and younger years, still in his 20s. Like, these young players, I feel like you want to mix them in slowly so their bodies can fully develop and they can really adjust to the game. Like, look at how like a Man City got Phil Foden adjusted to top level football. To me, that's like the perfect way to do it, and I think I will be proven right when Phil Foden is still at the top level into his like mid-late 30s. And a lot of other players, like, no, I'm not trying to be fucked up here, but like a Lamine Yamal, I won't be surprised if he's crashing out with injuries and shit by like his mid-late 20s.
You always been saying that. Why do you always say that, bro? What's up with you?
Same shit with Pedri, same shit with a lot of, like, even Menu is an example, Garnacho. Like, just when you start overplaying players in their younger years, like, I look at Wayne Rooney as a Man United fan who, like, was playing week in, week out since he was, like, 16, 17 years old in the Premier League, first with Everton and then with Man United. That had a serious impact. We saw his body break down earlier than, like, a Cristiano Ronaldo, who was playing pretty consistent football at Sporting Lisbon and then came to Man United and was kind of, not super slowly, but, like, brought into the squad a bit over time and really developed his body at a younger age too and put on that muscle mass to deal with the Premier League. Like, I just feel like when you take your time with the player's development a bit more, you have a higher likelihood that they play later into their career. You know what I mean? When you start putting a lot of heavy miles on a player's body super young, I think that's where you get a higher likelihood of just frequent injuries
the
throughout
most
their
position
career.
I really feel you right now is the striker position. Like, we definitely could have used a striker. Like, we could have subbed in and made like some type of impact. At least put some pressure on the keeper. At least get some type of pressure going, different from how Lewandowski was playing. Because I don't know, it was a substitute probably for Ron or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And no, bro, he can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So probably that's the only position.
You don't
I was
think
gonna-
winger?
Winger? That would be my second option.
I see. I think
Nah, striker,
I mean, you
bro.
need both, but
I feel like the winger option would be decent if you had a striker.
okay.
It would get us through these games.
Okay. I worry that the depth, and not even just there. I've talked about your depth in your back line. I don't think it's the best. And the depth in the midfield is a little shaky. Like if Pedri all of a sudden isn't fit, shit gets wild. Look at the goalkeeper position. Luckily, that's worked out really well for you guys so far this season. Like
Yeah,
when
fucking
Ter Stegen
big
got hurt,
smoker,
we
bro.
thought that was fucking it.
You got the big smoker. the
We
big
thought that was
poker.
it. But I mean, so far it's worked out. I
Did
guess
he
I
play
just
this game or no? He's still
no, it was
thinking?
Pena. But I just worry that going like later into the season, the lack of depth is gonna become more and more of an issue for Barca. I guess that's it. I just worry about that. But hey, man, you guys are still overall in a good spot in the league. Still in a good spot, decent in Europe. I guess you can't be too mad about it.
Hey, man,
Let's take a look at some of these games you got coming up over here. Nothing too wild. Nothing too wild. I feel like you guys should be able to take care of these.
Brest has been doing good.
They actually have been one of the surprise teams in the Champions League, but maybe you guys will be the team to bring them back down to earth. Damn, man.
Fuck, man.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Damn, bruh.
He's got Barca, bro.
You guys fucking suck, bro.
Nah, bro. Baby, oh.
Bro,
Darn.
Mbappe's better.
What'd he do, though? What'd he do? Did he score?
Vinny's better.
Then who?
Everyone
No.
won the Ballon d'Or
I'm sure he did.
in my heart.
Mm.
Fucking Rodri.
Rodri. Busquets would have won it. If he was playing back in this day. Yeah. Yep. Busquets would have won the Ballon d'Or.